Once upon a time, on a cloudy gray afternoon, a little girl named Tara was sitting by her window. She loved rainy days.
The soft pitter-patter of the rain on the roof sounded like a gentle drum.
And she enjoyed watching the raindrops race each other down the window pane.
As she watched, feeling curious, she reached her hand out into the cool, misty air.
Suddenly, a big, shiny raindrop landed right in the middle of her palm. But this was no ordinary raindrop.
Tara gasped as it wiggled, and then, clear as a tiny bell, it spoke.
"Hello there. Thank you for catching me." Tara's eyes went wide with surprise. She stared at her hand. "A raindrop! You're talking!"
She whispered, hardly believing it.
The raindrop giggled, a sound like tiny crystals clinking together, and it sparkled brightly.
"Of course, I fall from the sky to help the flowers drink and to make the rivers flow. But today,"
it said with excitement, "I'd like to go on an adventure with you." Tara's face lit up with a huge smile. An adventure?
"With a magical talking raindrop." It sounded like the most wonderful thing in the world. "An adventure! With me?" she asked, her heart thumping with joy. "Yes," the little drop bubbled. "Just hold out your hands and let's go hopping together."
Without a second thought, Tara slipped on her boots and ran out into the garden, cupping her hands carefully to protect her new friend. Their adventure began.
They splashed together into the big, wonderful puddles that had formed on the lawn, sending out little circles of ripples with every jump.
Everywhere they went, the little raindrop shimmered and whispered its magic.
As they passed a bed of tulips, the raindrop called out,
"Wake up, thirsty flowers!" And as if by magic, the tulips lifted their sleepy heads, and their colors seemed to glow brighter and more vibrant than before.
Next, they went to the big, old oak tree at the edge of the garden. "Here you go, little tree roots," the raindrop whispered as Tara gently placed it near the base of the trunk.
The ancient oak tree seemed to let out a happy sigh, its leaves rustling gently in thanks.
Tara laughed with delight, her heart full of wonder.
"You make everything come alive!" she exclaimed.
The raindrop twinkled proudly in her palm.
"Even small drops can bring big changes."
It sighed wisely. They danced and hopped all through the garden, bringing life and color to every corner, until, slowly, the gray clouds began to part.
A beautiful golden sunlight started to spread across the wet ground, making everything sparkle. The raindrop in Tara's hand began to glow even brighter, like a tiny jewel catching the sun.
"It's time for me to go now, Tara," it whispered softly.
"When the sun shines on me, I must rise back up to the sky to join my family in the clouds."
Tara felt a little sad. She held the raindrop close to her cheek. "Will I ever see you again?"
she asked, her voice quiet. The raindrop's voice was soft but full of warmth.
"Every time the rain falls, I'll be there. Maybe not me exactly, but one of my many brothers or sisters will be. And remember this, Tara, too, can be like a raindrop. Even your smallest acts of kindness can make the world bloom." With those final words, the little drop shimmered one last time. It grew lighter and lighter until it floated up from her hand and drifted away with the sunlight like a tiny diamond rising into the air.
Tara waved and whispered, "Goodbye, friend." That evening, before bed, Tara went back into her garden. She picked a beautiful flower, still shining with fresh raindrops, and placed it in a small vase by her bed. As she drifted off to sleep, she smiled. She understood the raindrop's secret now, that even the smallest actions, like a raindrop's gentle kiss on a flower, can make a very big and beautiful difference in the world.
Thank you so much for listening to our story today.
If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more wonderful adventures.
We'll see you next time.